Most people think sleeping more is the secret to feeling rested. They're wrong. And if you've ever slept 8, 9, even 10 hours and still woke up feeling like garbage, you already know that. Stay with me for the next few minutes because I'm going to show you exactly why sleep quality destroys sleep quantity every single time, and how you can wake up sharp, energized, and actually ready to function in less time than you think you need. This isn't about hacks. It's about understanding what's actually happening inside your body while you sleep, and once you get that, everything changes. Now let's be honest. Most of us have a complicated relationship with sleep. Either we're not getting enough of it or we're getting too much of it and still feeling awful. We set 3 alarms. We hit snooze 5 times. We drag ourselves to the bathroom and stare at the mirror wondering why we look like we've been hit by something. And the common advice? Sleep more. Go to bed earlier. Get your 8 hours. But here's the thing nobody talks about. The number of hours you sleep is almost irrelevant if the quality of that sleep is broken. You can spend 8 hours in bed and only get 4 hours of actual restorative sleep. Or you can sleep 6 hours with high efficiency and wake up feeling like a new person. The difference comes down to a few specific things. And we're going to go through all of them right now. Let's start with the one thing that quietly ruins more sleep than anything else, and most people have no idea they're doing it. It's inconsistent. Your body runs on something called a circadian rhythm. Think of it as an internal clock, a biological system that regulates when you feel alert and when you feel drowsy. This clock is incredibly powerful. When it's set correctly, your body starts winding down automatically before bed and wakes itself up before your alarm even goes off. But when you keep changing the time you go to sleep and wake up, sleeping at midnight on weekdays, staying up until 3 a.m. on weekends, sleeping until noon on Sundays, you're basically punching that internal clock in the face every single week. Your body never knows what's coming, so it never fully commits to deep sleep. It stays in a kind of biological limbo, half alert, never fully resting. Here's a simple example. Imagine you had a coworker who showed up to work at 9 a.m. every day for a month. You'd know exactly when to expect them. You'd plan around them. Now imagine that same person showing up at 7 a.m. one day, 11 a.m. the next, skipping Fridays and pulling an all-nighter on Sundays. You lose your mind. And that's exactly what your body does when your sleep schedule is all over the place. If this is making sense so far, go ahead and like the video and subscribe so you don't miss the next breakdown. Alright, let's keep going. The fix is almost embarrassingly simple. Pick a wake-up time and stick to it. Every single day. Including weekends. Not a range. Not around 7. A specific time. Set it like a business meeting you cannot reschedule. This one change alone, without doing anything else, can dramatically improve how you feel in the morning within 2 weeks. Your body will start anticipating that time. It will begin the wake-up process before you even open your eyes. And waking up will stop feeling like an assault. Now the second thing. And this one is going to make some of you uncomfortable. Your phone is attacking your sleep. Not because you're watching videos too late, though that doesn't help, but because of the light your screen emits. Blue light. It's the same frequency of light that exists in sunlight, and your brain uses light as its primary signal for whether it's daytime or nighttime. When you're lying in bed at 11 p.m. scrolling through your phone, your brain is literally receiving the message. It's still daytime. Don't release melatonin. Stay alert. Melatonin is the hormone your body produces to prepare you for sleep. Blue light suppresses it. So the later you're on your phone, the harder it becomes to fall into deep, restorative sleep, even if you're physically exhausted. Think of it this way. You know how it takes a while for your eyes to adjust when you walk from a bright room into a dark one? Your brain needs adjustment time too. Can't just switch off the moment you put the phone down. The damage is already done. The practical fix here is a hard stop. No screens for 30 minutes before bed. If that sounds brutal, start with 15. Use that time to read something physical, stretch, or just sit in low light. Your body will start producing melatonin naturally, and by the time you actually close your eyes, you'll fall into sleep faster and deeper. This is why people who read physical books before bed almost always report better sleep than people who watch TV or scroll. It's not about the content. It's the light. Moving on. Let's talk about sleep cycles because this is where most people are leaving serious quality on the table. Your sleep isn't a flat 8-hour block. It's a series of 90-minute cycles. Within each cycle, you move from light sleep to deep sleep to REM, which is where memory consolidation and emotional recovery happen. Then it repeats. Here's where it gets interesting. How you feel in the morning has almost nothing to do with how many hours you slept and everything to do with which stage of sleep you were in when you woke up. Waking up in the middle of deep sleep is brutal. Your body is in full repair mode, and being yanked out of it leaves you groggy, foggy, and disoriented, even if you slept for 9 hours. But waking up at the end of a 90-minute cycle, during light sleep, feels natural. Easy. Like your body was already expecting it. This is why some people feel fine in 6 hours and wreck in 8. 6 hours happens to be 4 complete cycles. 8 hours interrupts 1 mid-cycle. So instead of asking yourself, how many hours should I sleep? Start asking, when should I wake up so I'm at the end of a cycle? If you need to wake up at 6 a.m., count back in 90-minute blocks. 6 a.m., 4:30 a.m., 3 a.m., 1:30 a.m., midnight, 10:30 p.m. Those are your ideal sleep times. Pick the one that gives you enough cycles and aim for it. Will it be perfect every night? No. But even getting close to a cycle boundary will make a noticeable difference in how quickly you feel awake after opening your eyes. Now here's something a lot of people overlook completely. What happens in the first 30 minutes after you wake up? Most people wake up, immediately check their phone, scroll through notifications, answer messages, and within 5 minutes they've already absorbed 12 pieces of information, 1 mildly stressful email, and whatever bad news is trending that morning. And then they wonder why they feel anxious and scattered for the rest of the day. Your brain in the first 20 to 30 minutes after waking is in a transitional state. It's moving from sleep brainwaves to waking brainwaves. During that window it's highly impressionable. What you feed it during that time sets the emotional and cognitive tone for your entire day. People who feel sharp and energized in the morning almost always have a simple morning buffer. A short period where they protect their attention before the world gets access to it. This doesn't have to be complicated. It can be 5 minutes of sitting quietly, drinking water, stretching, looking outside. Something slow and intentional. The point is, don't let the first input of your day be your notifications. That's like starting a sprint by tripping at the starting line. And there's a physiological reason for this too. Cortisol, your body's natural alertness hormone, peaks in the first 30 to 45 minutes after waking. This is called the cortisol awakening response. Your body is literally giving you a free energy boost right after you wake up. But if you immediately drown it in stress and stimulation, you burn through it too fast and crash earlier in the day. Protect that window. Even 20 minutes of phone-free, calm morning time will make you feel more alert, more focused, and more in control, without any extra sleep. Alright. We've covered sleep consistency, light exposure, sleep cycles, and your morning routine. Now here's the part most people never get to, the actual payoff. The biggest insight I want to leave you with is this. Most people sleep badly not because of what they do at night, but because of what they do during the day. Let me say that again because it's important. Your sleep quality is largely determined by your daytime habits. Exercise, natural light exposure, eating patterns, stress levels, mental stimulation. All of these feed directly into how deeply and efficiently you sleep at night. People who get some form of physical activity during the day, even a 20-minute walk, consistently sleep deeper and recover faster than people who are sedentary. Movement signals to your body that you've been physically active, which triggers a stronger sleep drive at night. Getting natural sunlight in the morning helps anchor your circadian rhythm so your body knows when daytime starts, which makes it easier to wind down when nighttime comes. Eating heavy meals or drinking caffeine late in the day keeps your digestive system and nervous system working overtime when they should be slowing down. Managing stress, even just doing 10 minutes of something that genuinely relaxes you in the evening, reduces the cortisol load that your body has to process before it can settle into deep sleep. Sleep isn't a standalone event that happens between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. It's the result of everything you've done for the 16 hours before it. The people who sleep the best and feel the most rested on fewer hours aren't doing one magic thing at night. They're living in a way that supports recovery all day long. This is the real shift. Stop treating sleep as something you manage at bedtime. Start treating your whole day as preparation for the best possible night. Okay, let's bring this together. If you want to sleep less and wake up more refreshed, here's what actually matters. Pick a consistent wake-up time and protect it like it's non-negotiable, even on weekends. Cut screens 30 minutes before bed so your brain can actually produce the melatonin it needs to pull you into deep sleep. Time your sleep in 90-minute cycles so you wake up between cycles instead of inside one. Guard the first 20 to 30 minutes of your morning from your phone and from stress. And build daytime habits. Movement, sunlight, less caffeine late, and something that genuinely relaxes you before bed, because your sleep is built during the day, not just at night. None of this requires a completely different life. Small, consistent adjustments compound fast. Most people who apply even 2 or 3 of these see a difference within a week. If the video was helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more powerful content like this. And check out this playlist for even more productive, mindset shifting videos that will help you level up. And if you want to keep building on this, the next video breaks down the 10 daily habits of people with extremely high IQ, and honestly, most of them have nothing to do with intelligence. They're just habits. Habits anyone can build. If you're serious about sharpening how you think, that one is worth watching. I'll see you there.